Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Let's start with reading, and today the target is to understand the core concepts of reading. Right? Core concepts means what is reading, what is the mechanism of reading, how to read the question, how to look for the answer, where to look for the answer, how to find the answer, how to decide what is the right answer, and all that. So the core mechanism of reading will be discussed in our today's session. Now, whenever you get a passage, the first thing is you need to read the title of the passage. What's the title here? 5 reviews of the Wellington Hotel. So there is one hotel, name of the hotel is Wellington Hotel, and they have given 5 reviews. Okay, after this you come to questions. Questions 1 to 7. Look at 5 online reviews of Wellington Hotel A to E. Which review mentions the following? We call it which paragraph contains the following information. This is the question type. Okay, now listen. Whenever you deal with this question type in general training, it's a good idea to skim read paragraph A. After that, go through all the questions carefully, and when you read paragraph B, you should consider the questions. When you read paragraph A, when you come to questions, you will consider the paragraph. And after going through all the questions, when you come back to paragraph B, you are going to consider the questions. I tell you how. And listen, there are 3 types of reading. One is skimming. Now, skimming is to read quickly. And as you skim, you have to underline important concepts, important words, important facts and figures, and all that. Now let's do skimming of paragraph A. My husband and I first stayed at Wellington a few years ago. Underline few years ago. And you need to imagine a lady and her husband and all that. Okay? Don't imagine your own husband if you are male. And we've returned every year since then. We've returned every year since then means imagine, yeah? We've returned every year since then. When we arrive and check in, we are always treated like old friends by the staff. Treated like, now see that over here, and you'll be doing it with pencil. Whenever you read with pencil. How? You need to move your pencil. When you move your pencil, what you read, your eyes will move faster. Your reading speed will be double. Okay, pencil will double because you're following the pencil, the tip of the pencil, you're going on. Try to read a paragraph without pencil, right? Just write like this. And try to read a paragraph with pencil. You will see there'll be speed change over there. So far we've underlined few years ago, we've underlined returned every year, we've underlined we are always treated like old friends, so we are very much feel at home. Underline feel at home. And if you imagine, you will remember the best way to retain means at least a paragraph when you read for the next 30-40 seconds, you should be able to retain that. And the best way to retain is imagination. If you imagine what you read, you can easily keep that to your brains for at least, sometimes you watch a movie and you can tell the story of the movie to anybody without any problem, okay? Because you see the visuals. So if you convert what you read into visuals, for example, now I'm imagining a lady with her husband, and then I'm imagining that she's coming every year, then she's treated like old family. I'm looking at a couple, they come to a hotel, say, oh, welcome Mrs. Smith, welcome home, this is your own place, something like that. I mean, it's going to go on here, right? So just imagine what you read and you'll be just good at that. Our one disappointment, underline one disappointment. During last visit was our room overlooked the car park. So room overlooked car park. Open the window and there is a car park. No view and all that. Okay. But that didn't spoil our stay. So she wasn't unhappy. That didn't spoil our stay. Now we come to options. And we will read all the questions. Now remember, one paragraph may contain one question. One paragraph may contain 2 questions. If the paragraph is long, it may contain 3 questions. And some long paragraphs even do not contain any question. Keep that in mind as well. Okay. So, question number 1. Liking the view from the bedroom window. Does she like car parking? No. So, this is not the answer. See that? Now, we imagined and we remember. What you imagine, you always remember that. Finding the receptionist welcoming. Now, come back. They mentioned here, we arrive and check in. We are always treated like old friend by the Staff. We are treated like old friends by the staff. Staff, for that they use the word receptionist. And we are treated like old friends, that is welcoming. So the answer of question number 2 is, now please do one thing. Cross A from the list. Sorry, cross number 2 on the list. Question number 2, just where 2 is written, cross 2. You will not read it again. Okay, this is how you manage your time. So I cross 2 here. Let's go on. We will read all the questions, okay? Being pleased with the bedroom. No. Becoming confused when booking a room. But keep in mind, now you will imagine this also, like being pleased with the bedroom. The bedroom was very spacious and we were very happy with that and all that. And then becoming confused when booking a room. We didn't know how to book. The website was not working. No one was answering the phone and something like that, okay? Being impressed by the wide choice of food. Simple dishes. They will say 50 dishes, 40 dishes, 30 dishes and all that. Imagine that. Imagine a buffet and all that. Staying in the hotel regularly. Returned every year since then. Now just check the language. Returned every year since then and staying at hotel regularly. Regularly and returned every year, they are same. That is why for question number 6, right answer is A. Now please cross number 6 also. We will not read it again. Now the choices are going to be minimized and this is how you will manage your time. If you read question again and then you realize, it's done already. That will waste your time. Yes. In one paragraph, there can be 1, 2, 3 options or 0 option as well. This is possible, right? Okay, let's go on. Question number 7, finding it inconvenient that the hotel was crowded. Now they will talk about people, crowd and all that. Keep that in mind. And you can do one thing. For example, just underline the word crowded in question number 7. Underline the word choice of food in question number 6. Underline the word booking a room and confused in question number 4. And in question number 3, underline the word pleased with bedroom. Okay, now we go to question B. Now listen. This time when you read paragraph B, questions should be in your head. Now you will match the questions with the paragraph. First, we match the paragraph with the questions. Now we are going to match the questions with the paragraph. And as the questions are going to be minimized, then we will just match the questions with the paragraph and save our time. The hotel hardly, paragraph B please. The hotel hardly seems to have changed in the last 100 years and we prefer that to many modern hotels which tend to look the same as each other. So far nothing was mentioned about that. The Wellington has character. Our room was very comfortable and quite spacious. See that? It is ringing a bell. Our room was very comfortable and quite spacious and that is question number being pleased with the bedroom. Now, what is the wording for pleased? See, in IELTS, they will not use the word pleased and happy. Okay, they use the word comfortable and spacious. Spacious. Spacious means big. Spacious means khulla, dulla, kamra. Yeah, you know, sometimes we people when go to a big, idda vadda hotel, jinna sada car hoega. Yeah, washrooms hade kamre jinna. Something like that. So, comfortable and spacious, for that they use the word please. Now please cross question number 3 also. Clear? Now what are we left with? 1, 4, 5 and 7. Okay, let's read on. We can strongly recommend the breakfast, though we had to wait for a table as the hotel was so full. Hotel was full means hotel was crowded. That is question number 7. Finding it inconvenient that the hotel was crowded. So question number 7, answer is B. Now, have you noticed one thing? In 2 paragraphs, you found the answers of 4 questions. How many questions are left? Okay, now this time you can refresh the questions once again. For example, question number 1 is view from bedroom window. Question number 4 is confused when booking a room, and 5 is impressed by wide range of food. So paragraph C please. Now we'll scan it. We made a reservation by phone without problem. So any confusion about that? No. But when we arrived, the receptionist couldn't see it on the computer system. Try to see that. We did reservation by phone, but receptionist couldn't see it on computer system. So luckily there was a room available. Now what happened at that time? Okay, becoming confused when booking a room. When they booked a room, they did their reservation on phone. They were not confused that time. Let's go on. Okay, let's move on. It wasn't quite when we would have chosen, but it was a pleasure to sit in it with a cup of tea to look out the swimmers and surfers in the sea. Look out. Where do we look out from? From the window. And looking what? Swimmers and surfers. She said, but it was a pleasure to sit in it with a cup of tea and look out the swimmers and surfers. Question number 1. Liking the view from the bedroom window. Yes, C is for question number 1. All right, let's go on. Now we have 2 paragraphs and how many questions? 2 questions. Now, it is also possible that D paragraph contains 2 answers or D paragraph contains no answers. Both answers are in paragraph E. Okay, we'd be happy to stay at the Wellington again, although there is nothing special about the rooms. The view from the lounge is lovely. And now this is not the view from the room. It is from the lounge. And the restaurant staff were friendly and efficient. Breakfast was highlight. Now be attentive, food. Breakfast was highlight. There was so much on offer, we could hardly decide what to eat. So much on offer. That means wide choice of food. So much on offer, we could hardly decide what to eat. Question number 5. D is the right answer. Now write D in front of question number 5 and cross it also. Now what is left? Just a second. Yeah. Yes. So that was not, listen, restaurant staff and the receptionist. I mean, when you are welcomed in a hotel, you're not welcomed by restaurant staff. You are welcomed by receptionist. Yes. Okay. Now the last question, becoming confused when booking a room. If you've done all the questions nicely, you don't have to read the paragraph. Simply write E for that. Okay, but let's read. The staff all did their jobs efficiently and were very helpful when we asked for information about the area. The only difficulty we had was making our reservation online. The only difficulty we had making our reservation online, it wasn't clear whether payment for our deposit went through or not, and I had to call the hotel to find out. So they made payment through credit card, but they were not sure whether the payment was done or not, and they had to call. So question number 4, becoming confused when booking a room, and for that they use the word, the only difficulty we had was making our reservation. Make a reservation means book a room. So for question number 4, answer is E for elephant. Okay. All good? Sabko samajh aayi hai? That's why we are doing it. Okay, so that you all understand what's happening.